Hello everyone! It's nice to be back after a nice long break, and it's time for Taste Testing Tuesday. I know it's not Tuesday, but I can't seem to get my act together to always be ready on Tuesday, so it's going to be a random taste testing day whenever I can get the videos out. Today I'm going to do it a little bit differently than what I've done in the past. Today I have several products, and these are all things that we brought back from the States with us last week. But that I didn't actually bring in to the store. They were just things that we happened to sample while we were down there. So I wanted to go through them and let you know what we thought. Okay, so the first one is Starry. So this is, I believe, a new Pepsi product, and it's crystal clear and it's lemon lime flavor. So basically, if you like a Sprite or a 7-Up, this is going to be one for you. It tastes very similar. It was nice and bubbly and a really nice flavor. It was a good one. The second one we tried was the Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream. So initially with this one, I didn't really like it. Paul didn't really like it, but it was okay. And to me, it tasted like a strawberry medicine. Sort of like that amoxicillin, penicillin taste that you got as a kid. But the thing with this one for us was the more we drank it, the more we liked it. So that kind of medicine-y flavor went away after the initial taste of it, and it was really quite good. We liked this one. The next thing we tried were these Skippy peanut butter bites. And so with these ones, they kind of look like this. I don't know if you can see in there. They're just little balls of peanut butter. And again, when I first tried them, when we first popped them in our mouths, they almost tasted a little bit stale to me. And yet we checked the best before, and there's still lots of time on them. And we thought, they could have been so much better. More if they tasted like a Reese's peanut butter cup or something along that line, which of course they wouldn't because they're Skippy. We also thought that they'd be a little bit better if they had chocolate coating. But again, the more we ate of them, the better that we liked them. And as you can see, we've eaten half of the pack now, and it was pretty good. So while I wouldn't bring them into the store and I probably wouldn't buy them again, I did think that they were good enough to finish eating, which we will do. Okay, then along our way, we stopped in a store in Okotoks, and they had some freeze-dried candy. So it was really nice chatting with that lady there who worked there. We picked up a package of the freeze-dried frogs, and these were kind of cool, and they tasted good. I think everybody knows what a hopper or a leaping frog gummy candy looks like. But once you freeze-dry them, they get a little more puffy, they get a little bit more, well, obviously dried out. They taste really good. So they have two different textures. So the marshmallow part on the bottom of the frog has a different texture than what the gummy part on the top of the frog does. We really liked these, thought that they were good, and we are considering possibly purchasing a machine for freeze drying. So how about in the comments, if you are interested in something like that, just let us know, because if there's no interest in the freeze dried candy, we probably wouldn't go to the expense of buying a machine because they are quite costly. All right, moving on. We picked up some Love Heart candy sticks. This was from a little candy store in, oh, Paul, do you remember? This was the one that was very, very tiny.
Crow's Nest Pass.
And the Crow's Nest Pass, there we go. So again, a really neat little candy store, very, very small, but they had a ton of stuff in there. And this was something that I hadn't really seen before. So I thought, oh, I love Love Hearts, I'm gonna try these out. It's a farce. They actually just taste like the Popeye candy sticks or any of those regular ones. And my tattoo didn't come in here. So of course that was disappointing too. But they did taste good. They just don't taste like Love Hearts. We also along the way stopped at the Nanton candy store. That place is pretty cool. And we picked up these root beer slices. So these were a jelly candy coated with sugar to keep them from sticking together. Super duper fresh. They had a really nice texture. I liked the taste of them okay. I did not like the graininess of the sugar as you were chewing them, but you kind of got to expect that, I guess, from a jelly candy. Paul did not like them at all. He didn't like the flavor, didn't like the texture, anything about it. So Needless to say, we have 3 of the 4 that were in here still left. They were okay, but I would not race back for those, even though root beer candies are one of my favorite. Also in the one little candy store, they had these singles of the Kit Kat, and this is like a biscuit one. To me, they tasted really good. I really did like these. The center of them, where wafers would normally be, kind of tasted like a Breton cracker to me. So kind of think of a Breton cracker dipped in chocolate, and that was what this Kit Kat tasted like, and it was pretty good. And then the last 2 things that we had bought, and as you can see, they're almost empty, so we really liked both of these. We picked these up in Spokane. One was the Hot Tamales Peeps, the other one was the Dr. Pepper Peeps. They were nice and fresh, like totally squishy and delicious. They did both taste like that they were supposed to, not like overly strong flavors, but the hot tamale one definitely tasted cinnamon. This one definitely tasted like cherry cola, and we really enjoyed them. So that's actually something I would potentially bring back into the store if we were to be open over the Easter season, which we typically aren't, but it's something I'll keep in mind for the future, or if they come out with kind of a Christmas version, I would definitely buy these Peeps now. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the kind of going through some of these candies, and we'll hopefully see you next week for another version of Taste Test Tuesday. See you then.